So you can see here that on the right it is considerably more shinier. So what I've done is I've used some more wet and dry paper, and I've gone over the whole bonnet with 1200, then 1500, then a 2000 pad on the end of the DA sander, and then a 3000 pad, which is what I've just done there. And that, actually you can see the difference. Just, I'm not sure if it shows up very well on camera, but you see on this side up to where that imaginary line is, you can see it's dull, and there it's shiny. You can see the shine of it. Still needs to be a bit more polishing, but that's fine. I can do with that. So looks like it's going to rain as well, which is great. So I'm going to bring her inside and do this side. And really what I should do is probably maybe do the whole side of it so that it kind of matches in better. But yeah, we're getting there. Not an easy job by no stretch of the imagination. It's difficult. So there's bits on this wing that are also a bit, I don't know if you can't really see it very well on the camera, but shine's coming, but I stand in front of it, will it make it? You can't even see that. But anyway, I'll crack on. So the washer jets have been a bit blocked on this ever since I've had it, so I'm going to use one of these, which you use normally to unblock your acetylene bottle nozzles with. So I'm going to just put that in there and just give them a bit of a remount, and hopefully that will unblock any blockages basically. You'll notice these have got wires on them as well. And basically, these are heated. So yeah, there's another person I follow on YouTube, and he was looking at I think his was well, his was the Quattro version of this, but I think it might have been a petrol one, so it would have been the S4. Anyway, he was saying about how these had electric washer jets, which is quite cool. Oh, sorry. Right. This looks like. I edited out what I was going to do there. I was stood there for quite a while looking at the indicator repeater, and in me welding up the wing, there's a hole missing which would locate the lug on the indicator itself. So I've cut that off, and I'll use double-sided tape to secure it on there. When I find that things don't go quite to plan, like for instance that little panel that I'm fiddling about with, I have to sit there and look at it for a little while and decide and think in my head how I'm going to, in this instance, secure that little panel back on there. So yeah, I have a tendency to I think it's a procrastination, maybe, I don't know. But looking at it for ages, just figure it out in my own head. Right, final thing I've got to do is I'm going to lie down, talk to you, but basically put them panels on that I was looking at just below the indicator. I think I'm just going to glue them on. What I should have done in hindsight is just cut them out and just welded a flat plate there, but hindsight's a great thing. But other than that, she's virtually ready. Oh, the other thing is I need to jack it up, secure all the under tray, because that was come loose, and where the clips and all that have disappeared over time. So get some new clips for those and under seal the inner wing, or inside the wing. So I'll get that done as well. But virtually she's pretty much done. So for now, I'm going to tidy my kit up and then revisit this another day, I think. So, as you can see, that is the shine I've managed to achieve, which is pretty good actually, I think. And then stand in front of it, you won't be able to see. It's still pretty deep. Now, I don't know if it's going to show, but yeah. So there's that bit there. I mean, it's not very noticeable, and you can see, look there where I've welded it. Obviously, I've warped the panel and done things slightly wrong. You can see the shine in the bonnet though. Obviously that bit there, I say obviously, this bit here, that I don't know what happened wrong or what went wrong there, but I've got a nice shine to it, but it's got this kind of, it's like, I don't know what it is really. I'll show you, it's sort of kind of, it's probably where I painted it wrong, where I've done a terrible job painting it, but it's shiny, it looks all right, it's presentable, a lot more presentable than Rusty Wings, that's for sure. And there, obviously, that's where I was welding it. So it looks like a dent, but it's not. And of course, I've got to glue these panels on here. So I'll get them glued on at some point. But, you know, to be honest, I'm actually really pleased with it. For a car of this age, that's done this miles, I mean, yeah, I could have, like I say, when in some of the earlier videos, I could have replaced the wings, yeah. But it would have cost me quite a lot of money just to replace them. Then I would have had to paint them anyway, and yeah, I still could do that. But I kind of wanted to learn from it. I wanted to learn about, you know, when, you know, more so when, because I'm, you know, I've been, well, yeah, I just wanted to learn more about putting panels onto stuff anyway, and it looks more presentable. So I'm happy with it really. So yeah, but basically, I mean, I could probably sand that down more as well actually, and like I was saying, you know, probably to get the perfect finish I'd have to start again on with all of it, but it's been a great learning experience to get me to where I am now. But yeah, I'm happy with it. It will do, and the problem I've got is, of course, I don't have my own workshop, so I just borrow the space that I've been doing it in, which is kind of work really, and you know, so you know, it's just, I'm just sort of kind of using the facilities where I can and as I can really. You know, I do really need my own facility where if I do make mistakes, I can actually put it right. If that makes sense, I can actually have the vehicle off the road in a place for longer. If that makes any sense whatsoever. But yeah, that'll come in time. In time, I'll get my own workshop and I'll be able to do these little projects and film it all and show it all to you, which is really the thing I enjoy doing, you know, doing the work, videoing it, talking about it, sharing it, and everyone's a winner, you know. So yeah, there we are, there we have it, all a lot better. Okay, we can see there's a bit of a colour mismatch, and I think the problem the reason that's like that is because the I think it's because I used like a creamy, well, because it was filler primer and it wasn't black or it wasn't grey. It was like a creamy coloured filler primer. So I reckon that's potentially why I've got a bit of a mismatch in the colour. Anyway, it's all good. I'm happy with it, and we'll move on to the next project.